So hi guys, it's Frost and I'm back again with another tutorial. So I posted a vote on my YouTube and then few people voted, but actually the votes turned out to be Japanese katana. So Japanese katana won. So I'm gonna be modeling Japanese katana, Wanda Ichimonji from One Piece. Yeah, so you just have to go download the file and then come back to this tutorial. I'm gonna press A to delete to select everything, then press delete to delete everything, then shift A, and then I'm gonna import an image, reference image. So just go to wherever you kept the image and then you can import it and then we start this tutorial. Alright, okay, I click on the image and then I press Alt R and I press R, rotate 90 degrees to the X. Yeah, so I'm gonna just press Shift A and import a mesh. I'm gonna import a plane. Alright, so I'm gonna press 1 on my keyboard to go to the front view, then I'm gonna zoom in. Alright. So I'm gonna press R, rotate 90 degrees to the X. So I'm rotating the plane. Alright, so I'm gonna just rotate the plane again. But I'm not gonna do the 90. So just like this. And then I'm gonna scale the plane downwards and take it down to the sword. So I'm gonna scale it to about the size of the sword. So just scale it down to about the size of your sword. Alright. We can start the tutorial. Scale it to about the size of your sword. Alright, so I'm gonna press tab on the plane, then hold this point because we're in point select. So I'm gonna hold this point and then G, drag it to the bottom. Alright, so I'm gonna enable my X-ray, so I'm click on the X-ray. Alright, select this, G. We're gonna follow the reference image, so just make sure to follow your reference image. So just keep following the path of the sword. Follow it. So I'm gonna select this too. I'm gonna E to extrude it, take it up. I'm gonna extrude it again, take it up. Same thing again, extrude, take it up. Extrude, I'm gonna use the E to extrude. Alright, so take it up. So I'm gonna just select this face, Control B to bevel it. The vertex, select this vertex, Control B to bevel it. Yeah, do the same thing with the last one, Control B to bevel it. I want all my vertices to be smooth. Alright. So this is about your sword right now. This is your sword. Looking pretty okay. Looking nice, looking okay, looking okay. Alright. So I'm gonna enable my empty and then enable my X-ray back. And then I'm gonna press K to use the knife to cut. So just use your knife, follow the path of the sword. So we're making the black seam on the sword, so just use your knife, press K, then you could follow what I'm doing. Alright, so now I'm gonna press Control space. So if maybe you zoomed in and like you press K and you're going, you keep going and then you reach the end and you can't actually move, so you just press Control space and then you could move and press K and you like follow it and continue, you understand? So that's just it. Alright, so we got our seam on our sword. So what I'm gonna press A and I'm gonna extrude to the y-axis. Let's say this much. Or I'm gonna off my X-ray and I'm gonna off my plane. So we got only the sword. This is our result. So what I want to do next, I want to just select these 2 points at the bottom, M, merge to the center. I'm gonna press M again. Select this 2, M, merge to the center. Select this 2, So you just have to do this throughout the whole sword, you know, like to give it a the sharp texture it has. Alright, so the next thing to do, now we're done with the modeling of the sword, we're done with the, you know, the things we need to do. Alright, so we're just gonna press Ctrl R, you know, make a loop cut here. And I'm gonna press left click to complete the command. I'm gonna press left click to complete the command. Then I'm gonna go to X-ray, and then I'm gonna go to face select. Then I'm gonna select these faces, hold shift and select them. Alright, I wanna off this so I can see well. Alright, so they're all selected. I'm gonna off my X-ray, and I'm gonna deselect these two faces because we don't need them right now. Alright, so make sure all your faces around are selected. Then we can press Shift D, and then we're gonna right click. Then I'm gonna press E, and then we're gonna right click. Don't press anything, just right click. Then I'm gonna press Alt S to scale outwards. So we're just gonna scale outwards. Yeah, this much. Alright. So yeah, this is done. I'm just gonna G, drag it up a little bit. Sorry. I'm gonna press L. On this one, I'm gonna press L. Then go to one view and then G, grab this up a little bit. Yeah, that's done. Alright, so the next thing is actually the guard. Is the guard, this thing here. So I'm gonna just press, you know, tab to go back to the object mode, then press Shift A, and then I'm gonna go to mesh and import a plane. So I want to off my empty, rotate 90 degrees to the X, right? Okay, now let's set that aside. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab this, take this up, and then I'm gonna zoom in, scale a little bit, and then I'm gonna rotate it. Alright, so just make it, you know, flat on the on the mesh. Just make it flat. So I'm gonna go to the empty. I'm gonna open the empty back. Then I'm gonna go to the wireframe, and then so we can see more better. So this is the plane. So this blade, we're gonna name the blade we're gonna name it blade to keep our meshes organized. And then this guard, we're gonna name it the guard. Alright, so I'm gonna scale this down a little bit, and G, you know, move it in place. I want to just mimic the same thing as on the sword, just do the same thing. Alright, so this is about the right size, if I would say. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my shading viewpoint. I'm gonna off my empty, and then I'm gonna press Control 3 on my keyboard. So this is actually aligned well, so we just have to move it to the y-axis to align it well. And I guess this is enough. Alright, then go back to 1, and I'm gonna bring this down a little bit to make it aligned. Let's say this much. Then G, I'm gonna grab this, move this down a little bit. Alright, so it looks equal to me. So just make yours look equal. Alright, so this is what we get. So I'm gonna just go back to tab, and I'm gonna extrude this up. Let's just say this much. Yeah, this much. Then I'm gonna press A to select everything. Okay. So I'm gonna scale to the y-axis. So just scale to the y. So this is what we got. So now I'm gonna go to edge select, click on edge select, and then click on every edge. Okay, so I'm gonna hold shift, click, then shift, I'm gonna click, then hold shift again, I'm gonna click. Alright. So I'm gonna press Ctrl B to bevel. Then we can bevel this. Alright, so I'm gonna just click on here. And I'm gonna make my bevel segments to be 5. I need 5 bevel segments. Alright. So we could just, left click out, and then I'm gonna press Ctrl Z. Yeah. And I'm gonna press Ctrl B to bevel it again. So I want this much, because the guard is kind of oval, so we just need an oval shape. We need an oval shape, so just Ctrl B, and I give it an oval shape. Just keep doing it so it looks perfect to you. So I'm gonna go back to face select, and then click on this face in front, and click on this face at the back. So we want to control these two faces simultaneously. So now I'm gonna just press I to insert. First insert. Now I'm gonna press I again to insert the second time. Alright. The first one should be big, and the second one should be a little bit small. Alright. So we can press Alt S to scale this. So we scale it in. Yeah, to about this point. And whatever we do here will affect the other side, so bear that in mind. If you still need to adjust, you can press Alt S again and scale it down. Alright, so I'm gonna put a bevel on this. So just go to modifier, add modifier, and search the bevel modifier. So it's gonna be 0.001. Yeah, this much. 0.001 the bevel. Yeah, we could just make it that one. Yeah, so 0.001 is the bevel. Alright. So we're gonna do this for the blade too. Tab, and then modifier, bevel modifier, and then 0.001. Good. Alright. So now I'm gonna right click this, right click the blade, and I'm gonna auto shade smooth. Yeah. And then I'm gonna click on this guard and right click the guard and auto shade smooth. So this is what we got. This is what we got right here. This is what we got. It's looking okay. So now we want to make the handle. Alright, so you can see these two are not actually joined together. They're not actually, touching each other. So we could just press G, go to our one viewpoint, and then press G, and then take this down to the Z axis. You press Z 2 times, and then you could, bring it down to about what you think is right. Yeah. Alright, so this is okay. I'm gonna open this empty. Yeah. I'm gonna press 1. Alright. So now we want to model the handle of the sword. Alright. I'm gonna go to tab, click on this face, only this face. I'm gonna select only this face because I don't want this other face to show. This one here. So I'm gonna select only this face, and then I'm gonna press Shift D. Then we're gonna right click, and then I'm gonna press P, and then P to selection. So then we press tab again. So I click on the guard 001. So we can name this the handle. So we can just name this the handle. Alright. So this is the blade, this is the guard, and this is the handle. Alright. I'm gonna shift this image to the back. So I'm gonna press G to the Y. And then yeah. So I'm gonna click on this face. I'm gonna click on the handle. So I'm gonna go to wireframe. Then I'm gonna press 1. Alright. So G. Take this up. And then I'm gonna scale it to about the size of the handle. So what we're gonna do is go to the side of the handle. Yeah, this is enough. This is alright. So I'm gonna press tab and I'm gonna go out of wireframe, go to shading viewpoints. Alright, so I'm gonna press A. You can see the circle is filled up. Alright. So if yours is not filled up, you can just press F to fill it in. Alright. So just click on the face. I'm gonna press 1. Then we're gonna just extrude. We're gonna press E to extrude. And we're gonna extrude throughout. So I'm gonna drag this down into place. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll take it. So you can see the sword is coming to life. I'm gonna just scale this to the Z. Then press Z again and scale it a little bit. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click on this, the handle, and then I'm gonna press Shift D, duplicate, and then I'm gonna right click. So I'm gonna name this handle copy. I'm gonna name it a design. I'm gonna just name it design. Yeah, design. All right. So we're gonna just scale the hands. I'm gonna right click and then set origin to geometry on the handle. Alright, so I'm gonna scale it down a little bit, then scale to the X, yeah, and then scale to the Y. So yeah, it's looking alright. So I'm gonna click on the design. Okay. I'm gonna go to edit mode, so I'm gonna press tab. Click on 1. So what I want to do now, I want to mirror. I want to mirror this design, the design. So I'm gonna press 3, and then I'm gonna press Ctrl R, and then make a line in the middle. I'm gonna left click, and then I'm gonna right click. Good. So do the same for here too. Ctrl R, left click, and then right click. Alright, so go back to 3. So I want to go to face select, click on face select, click on X-ray, and then I'm gonna blind the handle. This line we made, we're gonna select everything in this side, and this line is gonna be like the thing in between. So what we're gonna do, we just select face select, and then I'm gonna just follow it down. So you just have to on your X-ray view and then do it again. Yeah. You've selected half of the design. Alright, so I'm gonna press delete to delete vertices. Alright. Alright, so we deleted the vertices. So what we have to do, we're gonna go to point select and then click on these points. So we want to select this point. So just hold Ctrl and then select the point at the top. And then we're gonna press F to fill. Alright. So I'm gonna click on Alright. So I'm gonna click on face select and I'm gonna click on this face and then I'm gonna delete it. Delete face. Okay. So this is how it looks. The top is closed and this side is open. So we're gonna import a mirror modifier. So search mirror modifier on the modifier tab. Mirror modifier. I'm gonna drag the mirror modifier to the top. So just click on this dots here and then left click and drag it up to the top. Alright. So I'm gonna mirror to the y-axis. So you're just gonna off the X and mirror to the Y. Good. So this is how it looks. So whatever you do here is gonna replicate and do the same thing here. So I'm gonna press 1. So I'm gonna enable my empty. Okay. Click on the image and align it to the handle. So I'm gonna click on the design and then I'm gonna press tab. Then I'm gonna go to X-ray. Click on X-ray. So we can see there's black partings on the sword. Follow the partings. So just press K. Click on this. Drag it down here. Drag it here. Drag it here. And then you just mimic the same thing all over again. K. Drag this here. Drag this here. Drag this here. Drag it here. And drag it. When you're done, then you can press Ctrl space. And then repeat the same thing for all of the black stuffs on the sword. Alright, so we're done with everything. You're done with the cutting, so you can just make yours look pretty smooth and okay. So we're gonna off the X-ray. We're gonna off the X-ray. Then I'm gonna select the two parts. Yeah, so I'm just gonna select it. Select, keep going. Okay, so when they're all selected, you could just, I wanna zoom in, then press I to insert it a little bit. Then I'm gonna press I again to insert it, just like we did last time. And then I'm gonna extrude it this way. So just extrude it inside, extrude it inwards. So this is what you get. The Japanese katana with holes, you know, the parting. Yeah, you get that shit. So this is it. Alright, so I want to make this thing at the tip of the sword, so I just want to do that to, you know, add to the realism. Alright, so we click on the design, click on the design, and then we go to tab, we go to the edit mode. Then we click on X-ray. Okay, we click on face select. So I'm just gonna click on the top face, press 1, and then I'm gonna G and drag it down a little bit, drag it down. Alright, so I'm gonna press E to extrude, take it up, and then take it up, align it well. Then we're gonna press tab, and then we're gonna off the X-ray. I'm gonna click on the design, and then I'm gonna apply the mirror modifier. I'm gonna apply it. Alright, so now we go back, and then we click on the face on top. We click on this face. There's two faces, because now we have applied the mirror modifier. Alright, so now I click on these two faces, then press 1, and then press Ctrl B to bevel. So I'm gonna bevel it down. Let's say, yeah, about this size. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Alright, so this is how the sword is gonna look. So just select these two faces, and then select the faces all around. So just enable X-ray, click on one, and then hold shift, then you could select everything. And then I'm gonna press shift D to duplicate, and then I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna press 1, and then we're gonna press E to extrude, and then I'm gonna right click again. Alright, so I'm gonna press Alt S to scale upwards. So do that. Alt S, and then we scale it upwards. So this is how it looks. This is the finished sword. So we're just gonna right click and auto shade smooth. So this is how it looks. This is how the sword looks. So if this is basically too big for you, you could just scale this to the y-axis. You know, give it the right shape it needs. Yeah, it's this much. So this is your sword. This is the Wanda Ichimonji. So I'm gonna make another tutorial. Then the next tutorial, I'm gonna make it, and then I'm gonna make the casing of the Wanda Ichimonji, and then I'm also gonna make you know, the colors of the Wanda Ichimonji. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Alright.